So it's time to recommend another console to buy, and yeah, it's the Xbox 360. And normally, if this isn't the one I'd recommend, I normally point towards the PlayStation 3. In this generation, when you're talking between the Wii, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, PS3 has a lot going for it using Blu ray discs in terms of durability, storage size, and just overall collecting for a long term future. But what I can't ignore is that Xbox is starting to remove games from the store, and they kind of let it slip that they're thinking about removing it entirely. So they linked on their website to a little blurb that says, "Hey, buy stuff before May, otherwise store is going to be gone." And they had to later backtrack and say, "Wait, that's actually not true." Kind of like what Sony did. They were going to close the store and said, "Wait, actually, JK, we're going to keep it open." But that page is out there. That means they have some kind of cached page out there ready to go for when they decide to close it. And I guarantee you that closure is coming sooner than we'd like to hear. But because of this, the prices on 360 stuff, it's going to go up. The rare games, the unique games, basically things you can't get anywhere else but the 360, those are going to go up in value, and people are going to start looking for the special edition consoles, things like that. So now is the time to pick one up if you've been waiting. I will say I've always had bad luck finding grungy ones in the wild, some that were just mistreated because kids, and so be careful out there when you're looking at one. But I think it's time. It's time to look at the 360 for 2023. This is a system that, if they do announce that closure, is just it's gonna pop off, and everyone's gonna want it. Everyone's gonna want to buy one, and you might as well be ahead of the curve and just start looking now. And I think a lot of this kind of stems from the 3DS and the Wii U. I mean, people are high on those systems still. They want to get those before the closure, and Sony and Microsoft are watching this to decide how they're going to handle their future closures. Because remember, the PlayStation 3 and Vita they tried to get rid of, but they didn't give a very long time frame, and they got a lot of backlash for it, so they reversed that decision. And I think Microsoft looked at that and said, okay, we're going to see how Nintendo handles this. Sony's watching it too. And then after it's done, I bet you they're going to announce when their closure is for the PlayStation 3 and the 360 and the Vita. All those are coming down the road. But right now, we know for sure that Microsoft is delisting games. There's a batch that's coming down on February 7th, and it's probably not the last batch to come down permanently either. I bet a lot of these games are not coming back because of licensing. So all that said, it's 360 time. Time to grab one. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you're going to grab one, and we'll catch you next time.